What's up guys? Hi. Hello guys. Hi. What's up? How are you doing? Welcome to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Des. I go by DESB, and you've stumbled across my YouTube channel that is very mediocre, terrible backdrop, loud dogs, and a whole lot of sarcasm. Okay, just kidding, but I was being serious about the first like 3 things. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to fill you guys in. I'm here to tell you who I am. I'm here to tell you what you want to hear. I feel like a lot of you guys are new here, maybe, not sure, but I feel like a lot of you guys are not sure who I am. Am I a catfish? Do I really look like this in real life? Am I really as funny as I act? The answer to that one is yes, but I wanted to give you guys a chance to get to know me, get to know my story, and see where I came from and how I blossomed into this just radical human. So, as Antonio would say,
grab onto your wigs, because
this is gonna get bumpy. Let's start back at kind of where I began and get right into this big mess. It all started when I was a little lad. I was young, I was very athletic, I was in sports, I did travel basketball, travel volleyball, track, everything and anything, you name it, I swear to God, I did it. I absolutely love sports. My parents grew up playing sports, so I automatically just kind of filtered into being an athlete myself. I played basketball, and that was kind of my first love. I wanted to be the first woman in the NBA, and yeah, it didn't happen. But my role model was literally LeBron James. Anything LeBron James, 23, I had it. I even had a purse that said James on it in Cleveland, and it was in the material of a basket. That's how whack my fashion was. Going forward, I got into high school. I went to a high school in my town, and I ended up transferring from that high school. So I made varsity volleyball at this first high school I was at called Buchanan High School. I made varsity, went into basketball season my freshman year, and ended up transferring. So once I transferred to my other high school, which is Berrien Springs High School, I was ineligible to play basketball because I transferred, but I was still playing travel volleyball. So once I got into the summer of, then it was 2014, I started playing basketball again in the summer, but I was mostly in volleyball. I went ahead and I made varsity volleyball again for my new high school, and then I went on to start playing basketball after season. I started playing basketball and I was really excited. I was like going to make varsity and gonna play. And then I went up for a layup, one of my like last practices before our first game. And this was actually our last practice before I played my old high school team. And my knee just kept going when I was trying to jump stop, and I tore my ACL along with a few other ligaments in my knees and my meniscus. So I was out for about 7 months. I was very much like, I was very depressed. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't run for like, 5 months. I could barely walk without crutches for 3. I was in rehab, and it was really tough. Physical therapy taught me a lot, and that's where my passion to become a physical therapist came from. So once I got back into sports, I got into volleyball, and I remember going for a dive, one of my first dives, and going to roll, and my knee brace just kept sliding on the ground. And I remember being so frustrated and sad because I was like, I'm officially dirt. From there, I started playing volleyball again, full-fledged. I gave up basketball because I really love volleyball, and I was still determined to play in college. So fast forward, I played volleyball. We were regional champs, conference champs. We went to states. We were literally one of the best volleyball teams in Michigan, and it was like the coolest experience of my whole life. From there, I went and did track, and in track we were also one of the best track teams in Michigan, and the people that I ran with, we were on a 4x2 team and a 4x1, and we slayed. Let me tell you that, we slayed. From there, I obviously went on. I ended up committing to a small community college for volleyball, and I moved to Kalamazoo then in 2013. I played volleyball at KVCC, Kalamazoo Valley Community College, and from there, after first season, I was like, this is not for me. I want to go bigger, I want to be better, and I was offered the opportunity to walk on to Western Michigan University's volleyball team. So that was like a dream for me. Ever since my sophomore year in high school, backing up, I wanted to play at Western, and I told everyone that I would. And so to be able to accomplish that was like nuts. Going on from that, I played in my first season, did spring training, summer training, preseason, all of that. We won the MAC championship, and we went on to play in the NCAA Division I volleyball tournament, so that was pretty sweet. And then I got kicked off the team. Yeah, so I got kicked off the team, and to this day it's really quite hard for me to say that because I worked so hard to get there and I did everything I could to be there, and I tried to stay, but my coach just like, I don't know if she just didn't like me. I don't know. I said some stuff in our spring exiting meeting. I literally was crying to her, asking her why I wasn't a part of certain drills, why I wasn't able to, you know, do serve receive and all of this stuff. And I was crying and I was telling her like, I want to be better. I want to play like I was playing. Why didn't I get the opportunity to keep playing? You know, just venting my feelings and telling her like that I wanted to be a force on the team. And she took that, I think, the wrong way. And she said that I disrespected the program, and she said that I disrespected her and that I was no longer allowed to be a part of the team. I walked out of that office that day and I never walked back in. I immediately was stripped from my identity of being an athlete. I was super embarrassed being a Division I athlete, getting kicked off a team, and also I just didn't know what to do next. So I started going around to different colleges and I was looking to transfer so that I could continue to play, and for some reason I just felt called in my heart to not. This is when I had met Wyatt and I didn't want to leave him, but I also knew that it just wasn't for me, you know, that I was destined for bigger things than volleyball. From there, that's when I really found the gym. I was an undergrad in exercise science, and so I wanted to be a personal trainer after I decided I didn't want to be a physical therapist. So going on into personal training and wanting to do corporate wellness, I then, you know, started getting in the gym, and I competed in my first and second NPC bikini competitions in November of 2016. I did really, really well. I won the first one, and then the second one I won again, and I won overall. So it was just a really great start, and it was kind of a new light for me being called an athlete and being a bodybuilder. It was fun, it was different, and not a lot of people were doing it. And so yeah, I loved it. From there, I started to help people work out. You know, people were asking me for help and advice, and so I started giving it to them, and I made people workouts, like just little documents of workouts. And I moved then to Ohio. So I moved to Ohio in the beginning of 2017 to complete my internship for college in order to graduate. And I was interning at Wendy's headquarters as an exercise specialist and group personal training, you know, overseer, and I absolutely love that job. If I were to ever return back to a 9-to-5, I would definitely be in corporate wellness because that was just my shiz, you know. Once I was there, I again was still tapping into that online sector. My social media was kind of growing, and I felt a calling, you know. I was like, this is amazing opportunity that I have. I want to capitalize on it. So I started selling workout programs for people and helping them online from all over the US, and it just kind of snowballed into a bigger impact. And then end of August, September 2017, I launched my first ever fit guide. That was a banger. People were loving it. People were, you know, just so blown away by the content I created, and they loved it. So from there, I ended up quitting my full-time job. I quit Wendy's and I decided to go full-time online by myself, my own business. So in December of 2017, I created officially my LLC, which is DESB Fit Training LLC, and kind of snowballed into what I'm doing now. Within 3 months of graduating college, I quit my first ever job. I created my own business, and now I could not be happier and also be, you know, working harder, to be honest. I then competed this past year in 2 of my first national shows, and I got 9th place at my first national show, and then I got first place at my second. So I attained my IFBB Pro card, and now I am just cruising on in life. I just released my 5th fit guide called Timeless. I've received numerous amounts of feedback on that and how amazing it is, but throughout the whole time, it has just been the craziest whirlwind. By no means, I do not have the biggest Instagram, I do not have the biggest YouTube channel, I don't have the biggest Twitter following or this or that, but what I do have is the biggest heart and the biggest passion to help people, and I absolutely love what I'm able to do every single day. A lot of people ask me like,
how did you do that? How?
And I will tell you that a lot of it came down to perseverance, because Instagram and online work, entrepreneurship is not easy. You have to work so hard. You have to learn everything yourself. You have to do all these things, and it is just a whirlwind to try to get your head around. But when you have the passion and love for what you do, it is so easy to work 90 hours for yourself versus 40 hours for someone else. Since I have been now living in Florida for the past 3, almost 4 months now, it has been quite the adjustment period. I'm almost a year out of being an entrepreneur, and I am now able to thrive here in Florida and still have you guys a part of my journey. It's crazy to me that I went from playing sports to now being a person that people look up to. It's so funny because all of the just negative things that have happened in my life and all the things that I thought no one would be able to empathize with or sympathize with, those are the things that I'm able to use now to connect with others. I think it's really crazy, you know, being an ex-college athlete, for other ex-college athletes to really respect what I have to say, or people that struggled after their bikini competitions understand my struggle and communicate with that. And it's crazy to have the support that I do. So if you're someone that is looking to kind of do what I do and learn how to impact people and learn how to build a brand and, you know, maybe get out on your own, comment below, because I have a trick up my sleeve that I'm looking to bring out in 2019, but I would love to hear who is interested in making an impact in other people's lives. We need more people out there that are positive influences for the pure love of others and not just a quick buck. And if there's other people out there that have the passion like I do to help people, I want to help you help people. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know where your journey started. You know, let me know. Just let me know. This crop sweatshirt that I'm wearing is 413 Apparel. It is launching November 12th. We have a really cute drawstring here, and it is kind of this pale mauve rose color, super cute, and I'm really excited for it to launch. You can use code DESB to save money. We have quite a few new items dropping as well, so I'm super stoked. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you for listening to the short blurb of my story. If you aren't already subscribed to my emails, make sure that you subscribe so you can continue to learn more about me as well as what I have to offer and hopefully create the best you by my side. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here, and I will talk to you guys soon.